In this video, I'm going to teach you a super cool groove beat on the handpan. And the beauty with this one is that by the end of the video, you're going to be completely making it your own creation. How's it going, everybody? Dan Handpan Man here. Welcome back to the channel. And if you are new to your handpan journey, then welcome along. If you haven't already, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, give the video a like, and leave me a comment. Let me know how you're getting on with your handpan journey. All right, let's get into it. There's a couple of things that we need to learn, especially if you haven't done these kind of beats before, because we're playing in a slightly different way. As you may have noticed, you may not have noticed, but within some of those beats, when I'm hitting the ding, I'm actually not letting it ring. I'm doing something slightly different. I'm using essentially the bottom part of my palm to hit the ding, but dampen the sound so it creates like a deep, it's almost like a bass drum. It's not that ringing. So it gives this real oomph and gives that groove element to the beat that we're creating. So we'll break it down. The first thing is we're going to learn the actual beat. All right. So don't worry about adding these extra notes in, because that is the bit where you can explore some of your own ideas. And that's where I'm really going to encourage you. I'm always saying it. Just be free, man. You know what I mean? Like, just don't be restricted thinking, all right, Dan's hit these 3 notes. At what timing do I hit this note? Like, just don't worry about that. Just, we'll get to that. Trust me, like, it will come. And the more you don't think about those bits, the easier it's actually going to come through you, all right? I know it sounds a bit wishy-washy. When you stop thinking so much about where you're hitting and you just do it, like Nike, like, Nike shoes, just do it. Kind of like that slogan, because sometimes you just literally just got to do it. Just don't muck about, all right? So first thing is we're going to slow it right down. Now this is in the tempo of 4/4. So that basically means, in the most simplistic terms, if you just can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's easy if you either tap your foot, nod your head, or if you have a metronome, use a metronome. And we're going to use our right hand to start with by using this part of the hand, remember? That's what I want you to experiment with first. Just experiment with how that sounds. Now, don't go too mad. Don't smash it. And if you've got a really cheap handpan, be careful, because you might go through the handpan. So just... you don't actually need to go that hard. Like, it's a little tap. But don't worry if you hit it like too hard at points, that's fine. Like, I'm pretty heavy-handed at points, especially if I'm getting into it. I will tend to hit it harder than I probably need to. So just, you'll know your own strength, but the most important thing is to have a play and just see how it feels your end. So just go. That's all I want you to do to start with. Now, how am I doing that? I'm going to say, for you, just to experiment, that I'm kind of doing like what I would call a hand thrust. The hand is thrusting. So I'm using a bit of wrist action. Can you see that? But if you find it easier to just almost drop your hand, play around and see what sounds best as well. The whole thing with music is it's like a bit subjective, like what sounds better for you. All right, anyway. So we're going to play around practicing that. Play around practicing this thump, this beat. Okay, so the next bit I want you to focus on is the left hand. So we're going to go thump, use our finger. I find it easier using this one. I don't want to repeat myself, but use any finger, whatever's comfortable. And we're then going to use this finger to dampen the sound. Okay, so we're not going to let this ring at this point. So it goes... so I'm doing a similar method. I'm dampening the sound, meaning I'm not letting it ring. I'm not doing that typical handpan method where you're kind of hitting it and pulling it away quickly. This should actually be easier for you to do because you're dampening. So go like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll slow it down. So you can even count that out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we'll add the knuckle on the shoulder. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So at this point, hopefully you're just following along. You're not looking blankly, like kind of like double-eyed glazed at the screen, like what's bloody going on here. Hopefully you can just follow this along. Probably should have told you that at the beginning to make sure that you get your handpan. And also, if you're wondering, it doesn't matter what handpan you've got. It doesn't have to be a D chord. It could be any, because the principle is the same. All right, that's the cool thing, isn't it? The principle's the so we're going to do that bit again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fourth one again, I'm using my finger to dampen. So only thump on the 1. Only thump on the 1. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. We'll just play that a couple of times, even slower, just so that you can get the gist. So really, my right hand is doing most of the work. My left hand is kind of just tapping. 1, 2. And when you've got this pattern, because that's what a lot of handpan playing is, it's just pattern recognition. You know, if you're good at learning patterns, you never need to learn any music theory in your life. If you can learn patterns, you can learn patterns all over the handpan. That's the thing. I found out the most easy way to learn handpan, just kind of, like the way you're looking at it now as an example, imagine it's just a pattern. It's almost like a flower, isn't it? So it's kind of learning little patterns around the flower. Anyway, we've all got different ways to learn it. You're probably looking at a handpan thinking, no, mate, that's a handpan. It's not a flower. Have you been taking those mushrooms again? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And this is where we want to add the groove bit, because what I was showing you before, we were just going 1, 2, 3, 4 to learn the pattern. But now I want you to add the groove. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Slowing it down. Now, if this is making sense to you, great. If you're still wondering what this is all about, I do have a beginner course that's available on www.onehumanrhythm.com, where I break it down into like bite-sized modules, so it's so easy to understand and you can just go at your own pace. It's not like a course where I'm going to be doing an exam at the end. Some people have been like, is there like tests at the end? Well, no, it's not tests. It's a course that's really easy for you to follow and you can just go through it. And the goal is it helps you unlock your own creativity with the handpan, rather than me just teaching you patterns. Pattern recognition. I'm teaching you how to be a creator with the handpan, how to actually understand how to make your own music rather than just copying everyone else. All right, so that's www.onehumanrhythm.com. So what we'll do next, if you haven't got that at this stage, what I'm going to say to you at this stage, can I say stage anymore? Stage. Stage. Are you getting on the stage, mate? Pause the video. All right? Pause the video so that you can just practice that bit before we go to the next bit. That's it. All right. What we'll do now is I'm going to show you a few different notes that you can play along. So this is the skill. This is the more challenging part where you're going to start playing some notes. So you're going to play the beat and then you're going to play some notes. I'll show you again just to remind you, and then we can go through and teach you how to do it. Two, three, four, 1, 2, 3. So if you see on that second part, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So don't do this extra ding. And then instead of doing the ding, I go which is 6, 5, 4. So if you can just remember that, 6, 5, 4. Okay, and again, I'm giving you this as a basis for you to follow, but experiment, please experiment, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 4. I don't know why I said that. I was like, fix 5, 4. Fix. English, Dan, come on. It is your first language after all. You should be able to speak it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4. Even slower for those that need it slower. And on those notes there, when I'm hitting those notes, I personally like them to ring out. So I'm not dampening those ones because it's kind of cool having the beat and the groove. And then it's like there's two separate things playing. It's like you've got a melody, which is these notes. Do, do, do. But then you've got the beat, the groove going. Makes sense? So we'll slow it down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4. And you can mix it up. You can go 4, 5, 6. See? In fact, you can do anything you want. See? All sounds nice. It's kind of like a chill music, isn't it? Like a chill music. I'm doing my uni work, I'm doing my own work, I'm sitting down, I need some relaxation music. So play around with that as well. Now, if you're playing on, I don't know what handpan you're using, by the way. In fact, comment below. I'm keen to know what handpans are people using. But if you want to upgrade or you want a new handpan, check out onehumanrhythm.com. We have premium, custom-made, high-quality handpans. They're custom-made for you as well, right? We don't have them just sitting about. So just message me on the website. Happy to help you, give you any guidance. We ship worldwide, okay? So it doesn't matter where you are. You could literally be on a random island in the South Pacific, and it could just be you. And I will find a way to get you a handpan. All right, please don't be too remote, but generally, just message me. We can get a handpan to you. And also, if you want more dedicated coaching and support, I have a mentorship. Only for 5 people maximum per week I'm doing that, just because it's a lot of energy. I want to put my full energy and enthusiasm into helping train you on a more individualized level, okay? So I've got a structure, but I keep it pretty intuitive as well, because I appreciate you're all different. You're going to learn differently, and you want to learn different things, all right? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you've got any other questions or any other video ideas or anything else that you need more help with. You can join my membership as well on YouTube to get access to early videos. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next video.